And now, for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engines!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Norton Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby. And you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel.
Race fans, good evening to you. It is Monday night here. We are in the early part of June 2025, and it is Michigan time. NASCAR heads to Michigan this week. We're going to run a lot of Michigan. One of my favorite racetracks. I think a lot of iRacers, one of, if not their primary favorite racetrack. Michigan checks off a lot of boxes for a lot of people. Tonight we're going to run the ARCA series machines here. 60 laps will be our feature event. That comes up after race number 1, where we're in the IndyCars at Michigan. And your password there is Indy MIS, as in IndyCar Michigan International Speedway. Indy MIS will get you in here. If you want to run with us tonight, we're going 30 laps in the IndyCars. We do have a fast repair, 100% fuel, 1 additional set of tires. Should be a fun evening of virtual motorsports. Fun weekend in Nashville. Last night, Ryan Blaney, of course, took home the checkered flag in Nashville in the Cup Series. Congratulations to that Penske Ford. But, man, we're getting ready to get after it all week long here at Michigan. We got some big stuff coming this week. Sit back, relax. Thank you for tuning in. Let's have ourselves a good time this evening. Before we get going too far along, I do want to say congratulations to Aaron Allman, our pole sitter this evening. Good evening, Aaron. Bruce Lignell is in here as well. Spasm, our biggest cheerleader, top of the evening to you. Michael Smithy, Joshua Bonkowski. Good evening to you. The Fox, everybody. They call him the Fox. Top of the evening to you, one and all. Hey, before we get rolling, let's say thank you to these guys, these gals, who help support this channel. Stay caught up on our racing schedule at _FlyingAces on X or on Discord. There's a link in the description below. Need race-winning open setups on iRacing? Check out the official Coca-Cola iRacing eNASCAR setup supplier at McConey Setup Shop. Save 10% off your order with promo code FlyingAcesTV. I want to thank RaceLab for providing us with our live stream standings, track map, and other useful racing widgets. If you're a live streamer or simply a sim racer, check out RaceLab. Looking for NASCAR diecast or NASCAR merchandise? Check out Plan B Sales or Circle B Diecast. Save $5 off your order of $30 or more with the promo code FlyingAcesTV. You could walk away with $100 tonight, courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare in Brandon, Mississippi. Drivers must win 2 races, have the Team Racers for Christ or a similar faith-based logo on both race-winning cars, and have an I rating of 3,000 or less at tonight's feature race to win the prize. Sorry about that. I was a little late getting back on. Had to go get a banana and some Lance crackers. Always got to have a snack as I am piloting my race car. Hey, boys, Trappin' Diablo's with us. So is Billy de Blasio. Good evening to you, Billy. Fallen Tarian, evening to you, my man. Boys, let's get out here to Michigan right now. Let's do 200 and, I don't know, what, 20 miles per hour-ish, whatever it is. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Got room for one more. If anybody else wants to join, hop on in. Your password there is IndyMIS. Again, one more slot available for anybody that wants to run those. We'll cap it at 15. The hot rumor is we may be running a 1987 full-length race here later this week. More details on that as it evolves.
Outside. Come here. Outside. Still outside. Still out there at the quarter.
Ooh, a little slick. A little
Still
slick.
there.
It's a good looking direct drive motorsport car by
Outside.
Billy Sigmund.
Clear.
Cars ain't easy to handle. Really want to push pretty hard. Definitely don't want to hit the apron. I've done that a couple times in practice. It does not end well.
Outside. Still out there. Clear high. Inside, inside, inside. Two inside. Inside one. Clear low if you need it.
Oh, she really wants to push. There's a very low entry into that corner. Wow, just totally lost the car. Just totally lost that car right there. Don't know how and why I did it, but I did. Let me go check that out. I think we got our 15 in. Let's, who was the last one to join? I think it might have been Cody Burke. Cody Burke has yet to turn a hot lap. Oh, there he is. There he is. We'll give him a couple of minutes, and I'll ask if everybody wants to grid him up. I want to go check out that last, what happened to me there. Weird. The aerodynamics. Watch this. Or did I hit the seam? Yeah, just, no, I didn't hit any seam. I just was coming up off the corner and flat out lost it. Let's put this in relation to, wow. Very interesting, very interesting. This is going to be an interesting race, to say the least. No question about it. Let me put this on our most exciting bit of racing action. Put it on TV camera 2. We'll give Cody a lap or 7 here, whatever he needs, and we'll get after it. Buster Malcolm's in here with us this evening. Always going to be a fun time. I can deal with split screen ads. Hey, is that a new thing? Yeah, I got light in the draft. You're right, Bruce. I got light in the draft, which was really odd. Hey, Dirty Dan Taylor, boys. Spasm welcoming everybody in, of course. Let's see where Cody is. We got the Fox. Cody Burke has run some laps. We still got 7 minutes of practice. Let me quickly go through the paint schemes, and then we'll move on. Let me move in here to Cody Burke's entry. That is a, okay, just a straight up black stock factory car, perhaps, of Cody Burke. That Under Armour is Jesse Rostvite. Beautiful piece of machinery. Ooh, I like the chilies. Come on. Who we got there? Colbert. We got the Glidden Menards piece. That is Brandon Smith, strictly stock motorsports. Colbert also strictly stock motorsports. The Fox. You don't believe me? Right there it is, right on his car. They call him the Fox. I can't make this up. BC Racing, everybody. Custom coilovers. It's a good-looking piece. Like that ice blue shade on that car. Joshua Bourget-Bonkowski. Again, there's Cody Burke. We have the 17 car, the HendrickCars.com. That is William Johnson. Again, we've seen that one. Oh, boys, look at the goldfish machine. That, of course, is Jax Duval. Jax Duval in the goldfish machine. There's Buster Malcolm. in his Audubon Society machine. Again, we got the Foxhole Johnson on pit road. We got William Johnson there. There he is, Dirty Dan Taylor. We got that, of course, is Brandon Smith. There is my Smith and Wesson entry. Chili's again. We've seen that one. Ooh, that's pretty. I do like it, Richard Robb. It's a beautiful piece. A beautiful piece. Direct Drive Motorsports, Billy Sigmund in the number 98. We have the Haas Automation. That is Aaron Allman in the MoneyGram entry. The DuPont Pepsi machine, that is Eric Winkle spec'd. I think that's all 15 drivers. Let's double check here. Make sure we got everybody in. We don't want to slight anybody. I think we're good. Guys, we ready to go ahead and qualify? We got still 5 minutes to go if needed, but if room is full at 15, if y'all want to qualify, let's get after it. Any objections?
I'm good to go.
Okay. Any objections?
Let's do it.
Okay. Rock and roll.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it. All right. I think we have consensus is let's advance this session. All right, boys. Let's go see let's get a banana in us here.
Got.
Big fan of the bananas.
Every time we race this car, I add something to it before we race.
Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, Buster. I don't know. All right, let's go. We're going to qualify no gloves. Emerson Fittipaldi style. Why not? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to go up to about a plus 15 on that weight jacker. Why not? What's the worst I can do? Start in the back of the field? Whew, man, she really feels like she's wanting to step out with me. Probably a little too high on the weight jacker.
Green flag.
Yep, a little too hot on the weight jacker. Let's go down on that son of a gun. Luckily, we got 2 laps. Not going to be a pole winning starting spot, but we'll be okay. Like I said, what's the worst that can happen? I start 15th out of 15 cars? Very well happen.
Hit in a couple.
$33,113. At the moment, that's good enough for P12. Out of the 12 cars that have qualified. Good Lord. I was only 213 at the start-finish line, so what I should have done was downshift to 4th, 5th, build a little more speed, but it's okay. We'll race our way up front.
Quit doing that.
I do. It's in the pantry. What's a pantry? You better ask your mother. Oh, man. Well, anyway. What we got here was Aaron Allman with a 32.7. That's an impressive lap. We got actually a big disparity in speeds, which you don't see very often. Eric Winkelspect, Richard Robb, I'm not sure if they will be qualifying. Mark Barcelos, everybody, there he is. Good evening to you. Top 3 split through 3. Yeah, 32 sevens. William Johnson, Brandon Smith, and Aaron Allman, and Joshua Bonkowski, and Dan Taylor, all in the sevens. Top 5, all in the sevens. Let's check on Winkelspect. He may not be qualifying. No, I don't think he's going to. Richard Robb is out here. Richard on the track now as we speak. We'll let him finish his qualifications. Ryan Bates, yes sir, yes sir. We have 4 race credit entry spots available if needed. Would you like one? Let's see, Ryan Bates. Rhino, you do not have one on file. Yeah, copy that, Spasm. Just saw that. But yes, we have four of those spots available. And this is Richard Robb putting down a pretty decent lap. Yeah, he qualified 8th. So Winkelspect is the only one not to qualify. Unlike Emerson Fittipaldi, I'm going to have to race with my gloves on. I don't know if Emerson Fittipaldi qualified with no gloves or not. I'm making that up. I'm just making that up. Let's see here. Copy that. Ryan Bates into the big show this evening. Let's go ahead and get him on the race sheet before we get moving too far along. Ryan Bates will join us in the ARCA cars tonight at Michigan. That is a guaranteed entry spot. And we're going 60 laps here. It ain't a long one, but it sure is not a short one. That's for sure. All right, let me pull that password down before we get too far along. There we go. All right, I think we're ready to go. I do believe. So again, we got 1 extra set of tires. 100% on the fuel load.
The strength of field is 2,228.
2,228. That's pretty.
Do it. All 4 tires facing the same direction.
Pretty good strength of field for an IndyCar event, I would imagine. Gentlemen, before we roll off here, we got 30 laps of racing action.
We are going to roll.
1 faster pair. The restart zone is on.
Tires.
Wave arounds and lucky dogs are also on. We'll restart if we have a caution, single file, where lap cars will maintain their position. 100% fuel. And I think I mentioned it, 1 extra set of tires. Let's have a good time, everybody. Thanks for joining. Best of luck to all competitors.
1 more set of tires.
Yeah, buddy.
1 to go. Should be starting on the inside there, bud. Close.
All right, we're starting 13th out of 15. We got Cody Burke starting up here to my outside, Eric Winkelspect behind me, and Buster Malcolm directly in front of us. I think that's Buster. Confirmed. That is Buster Malcolm with the Jaguar. Maybe it's a Puma. I'm not 100% sure. Whatever that is, it's a fierce-looking cat. Maybe a cheetah. I don't know my cats that well.
Mr. Taylor, you have a copy?
Copy that.
Don't wreck on the pace lap here. That's all there's substance to that.
Bonus points for whoever hits the base car.
If you can, absolutely.
Man, this thing gets boring. We're in a good spot. We got a beer stand and
a
beer stand right behind our pit box.
Let's get after it.
Pace car's off. Be ready.
That would be hilarious if the base car was solid.
It would be.
Good luck, guys.
Be a lot less people running into it.
Outside. 2 outside. Same thing. Outside 1. Awesome.
God bless it.
Caution somewhere. Caution. Guys, get some rags and get ready to clean this mess up.
You
here.
run with the
Coming into
squirrels.
box is the part that I'm mainly concerned about.
You run with the
We'll just go ahead and
squirrels.
bring her up.
Eventually, you're going to see
Try
their
to take
nuts.
damage up here.
That's what I've always heard.
Close. Close. You're behind the 22.
JW, you coming?
I am indeed. Yes. Had to get off top of another car.
Hey, Holt, am I missing any parts?
That's what I get for qualifying
Look, beside me, Jackson. I'll take a look.
13th out of 15. I do have to pit for mandatory repairs.
You don't appear to be.
Alright, thank you. Probably just wheel damage.
Open.
Well, lap number 1, not very good.
I apologize, whoever got involved in that.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and, boys, Jesse Rostvite might be worse off than I am. Look at that car. You don't see the rear tires jacked in like that often. All right, well, we'll top it off on fuel.
Here we come, guys.
We'll take the
10
faster
away.
pair.
5 away. Yeah, sure, Mark. Now. Insert, come on.
Too far forward, back it up, back it up, back it up. Too far forward, back it up, back. All right, stop right there. Perfect.
Go, 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 go.
Holt, you're not the 47 today. What happened?
Hey, where you bowls, everybody? We got Dustin Anderson. Good evening, you, Dustin.
I don't race
Should be
these very
behind the
often, so
84.
I'll just go with the number 2 for today.
Oh, until 10, son of a gun, Bobby. Well, thanks for letting me know, man. I hate that. Bobby Johnson was a race credit entry. You'll obviously get that back, Bobby. That's tough. I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. Justin.
Not too bad. Only
Justin
5
Coop,
seconds.
everybody. He's with us this evening.
Come around at 100, too.
I'm with you, Justin. I love some Michigan, my man. I love Michigan.
I had to use that faster pair. My right front tire was pretty well ripped off.
Me too, Buster. Me too. Hey, it's Jason Long, boys. It's Jason Long.
I don't know if the track conditions changed or not, but I went up on the right rear to loosen up in traffic, and I about lost it off of turn 2.
I did the same thing in qualifying and did spin it.
We're on 1 to go.
I have corrected it for this restart now. I'll probably so tight I'll push out and hit the wall.
Yeah, I got you, Bobby. I got you, buddy. No internet for Bobby Johnson. That's going to make it hard to race. Really hard to race. Yeah, we ran these at Pocono, what was it, Saturday night, I believe? It was a lot of fun. Had a heck of a good time there.
What do they call it? Junior varsity?
Absolutely, JV level.
You're going to have to come around at 15.
We've all been there, Cole.
I'm the king of it.
We've all been there. Yeah, again, Bobby, you'll your race credit, of course, you'll get that back, and thank you for letting me know. So that would open up another spot if anybody needs it. We'll have 4 race credit entry spots open, if needed, of course. May not even need to run a heat race. All depends on how many
Must
people
be
show
God's
up.
way of making a challenge. You get Cody Burke and Erica Winkelspec are the 2 that are a lap down. Probably just a test for them.
Probably so.
Slide back in your seat there.
All right, boys.
Give those belts a good tug. Double check your steering wheel. Get a good look at your switches.
That was a good time,
Ready to go,
Bruce.
you're ready.
I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed Pocono.
Pace cars up. Do
All
what
right,
you
we
can.
cannot get any damage to this car. Got 26 laps to go.
Green flag. Good lap.
Love the goldfish car here by Jax Duval.
Good job. Pass the car on the track right there. Inside. Still there. Inside. Door quarter clear.
Good save, Eric.
Working the outside. That last lap that you ran there, that was really, really nice. Clear. Just an update, fast guys are running 32.873.
Oh, we got a spinner. He held on to it. It might have been Billy Sigmund, I'm not sure.
Good lap, man. You keep after it. P12 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 32.498.
The thing I love so much about IndyCar is every pass is calculated.
Look at that rear, Dan.
Was that you again, Winkle Spec? Yeah.
Side.
I think I rubbed tires with somebody that was up
Still
against
there.
the wall.
Clear, clear. Caution's out.
We got UJ
Put it out,
W.
boys and girls. Put it out one more time.
You're going to be lining
All right,
up
so we
behind
made it up to
93.
6. That's not terrible. That's not terrible.
I don't know who that was, but for some reason around the ball gate, if you run that bottom lane, it'll about jump out on you.
Oh yeah, that bottom lane at the front is ugly. It's just snappy all over.
It just flattens out down there all the way around the track. Right up next to the yellow line here at Michigan, most of you know this, it is extremely
We're going to
flat.
restart behind the 93.
If you're a half a groove up, that's where the banking truly starts.
You should be behind the
And I apologize,
25.
Jack. I kind of jumped up in front of you, but I saw that car spinning.
Cody Burke should be the lucky dog, I believe. Now, Billy Sigmund will be the lucky dog.
All good.
The dog of luck, I do believe. Cody is 2 laps down. Cody's got to race his way
Rodeo.
back onto the lead lap. Now, he will maintain his position.
Yeah, since I
IndyCar
saw
will.
him on the bomb, I started hitting the brakes, so you're definitely really good.
I think we've got one set of tire. Yeah, we have one extra set of tires, so I'll save that for a little later.
Interesting strategy.
No problems on fuel. We're all going to make it to the end on fuel.
Are we doing this, Dan?
Got the lucky dogs. Have a free
Billy
pass
Sigmund,
coming on the
wave that boy
outside.
around.
You're going to be lined up behind
And that number
the
98 machine.
98.
Aaron Allman up here dominating so far. He's good in these cars, and so is Brandon Smith right in front of me.
Dude, didn't use the tires.
Onkowski did not put on tires, is what I heard. Cody Burke was coming to the front quickly. He's only 2 cars back. He was using that outside groove to perfection. Two more laps and we'll be halfway home. Cannot wait to get to those ARCA cars here. I've not ran those. I don't think we've ran those here at Michigan. We may have when they first released about, I guess about 2 months ago. Well, we've not ran them a lot here at all.
1 to go.
Actually, I think that was our first ARCA
I got
race.
an EOL good of you. I don't pause anything else.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. PM3, what's up? Pete Moreno, everybody. There he is in the chat. Say hello to Pete Moreno. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Buster Malcolm told us before we came on the air tonight, he won him a Draft Masters race yesterday in the Xfinity cars. Won an official race, so congratulations. Congratulations to Buster. Absolutely, Bruce. Love him National Park cars, my man. Brian Rainville is with us this evening. What's up, Brian? Alright, let's get her back down into first gear here. Let's try to catch these guys with their pants down. So I can't pick off a spot or two right here on the
Get a good
start.
dry pull on that thing. Get those tires cleaned off real well. All right, boss man, pace cars off. Ready, green, 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 green. Very nice, get back after it. The Sun Update pass guys are running 43.308. Cogs is out.
Oh, come on!
Can you look at those temps real quick, bud? The road will be closed.
Come on!
You okay, Cody?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm good.
son of a gun.
I think whoever the guy hit the inside wall, he might be dead.
Oh my. Please, somebody check on that driver. Richard Robb will be waved around as our Lucky Dog recipient. Pace car is going to be out of 2. Pace car out of 2. Oh, I'm not sure who that was. It was Winklespect, I bet. He just disconnected. probably involved. You hate to see it.
Open.
Well, all right. Did we go put on a set of tires here? How many guys we got on the lead lap? There's 10 of the 15 drivers still on the lead lap. No. I think we're going to keep the tires. If we have a caution around lap 20, I might come in. I think that's our third caution, if I'm not mistaken.
Nine. Gets a lucky dog.
Yeah, that is Richard Robb, I do
I have
believe.
a lap car coming on the outside. Get behind the 9.
I like the McLaren themed paint that Richard Robb's got going on. Was it McLaren's are, if you're following F1, they are as hot as it gets. Hey, there he is. Michael Johns is with us, who attended the race last night in Nashville, and it looks like, judging by his social media, had himself a great time. Looks like his driver won the race. Had himself a good time down there in that Nashville, Lebanon, Tennessee. Wished I could have made it last night, MJ. For months, like 5 months. No, not that long. Probably, what is it, maybe? Probably 3 months. We had planned on possibly going to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, watching George Strait and Chris Stapleton in concert Saturday night. But my wife had surgery on this past Thursday. She's doing great, by the way, but that derailed all of our travel plans. But the Nashville race was certainly on the radar as an alternative. Yes, it was, MJ. I enjoyed every single lap of it. I really did.
We're going to be green next time. 1 to go.
I enjoyed seeing Denny Hamlin not win. It was a great race. And I'm surprised more cars didn't stay out on that first stage of the race and run it a little bit longer. Blaney, he and his crew chief took advantage of that, got himself some track position, really never looked back the rest of the night. It was good to see that 22 car. Heck, all of Penske ran well, but it was really good to see that 22 car up near the front, hunting the front, as they say. Still going to try the Bristol baseball game. If I'm in town, which I think is in August. I think if the game's in August, I would like to go. Yes. Yeah. How about that? How about that, Michael? All 3 Penske cars have won. Technically or unofficially, all 4 if you count the Josh Berry entry, the 21. It is a satellite car of Penske. Affiliated car, I guess you would call it. All right, here we go.
All right, Bubba, come to the green. Be
King
smooth
lap
one at a
18
time.
coming to 19.
All right, babe. Pace cars off. Be ready. Green flag.
That was a little scary.
That's what I like.
Sorry
man.
about that, Billy.
That nose dirty up there. Leaders are running 35.386. inside.
Oh yeah, I'll make it 3 wide.
Still there. Inside only. You're clear. Inside. Still there. Inside. About 10 laps to go, my man. Keep after it. Still there. Inside. Put it on him, bud. Get it. Clear. T12 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 32.222 inside. Still inside. Still there. Clear, clear. Inside.
Aaron protecting that bottom as he should.
In and out. No hole right now. One outside. Clear. Outside. Still there outside. 2 outside. Still there. 1 outside now. Still outside. Still outside. 2 right outside. 1 only out there. Still out there. Still outside. Outside clear. Outside. Still outside. Door outside.
What
Got you loud and clear. I don't know why you can't hear Earl. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we are going to go put on
Call that
tires.
caution. Need you to check your radio connection. Check the one on your headset, on your headboard actually, on your left-hand side, on your headrest. 1, 2, 3, loud and clear. You got a good copy? 10-4. Closed. You should be behind the 3.
Pace car out of 2. Would you guys be in favor of skipping a lap of caution?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, I'll ask right before I do it. If anybody objects, just let me know. But we'll look at going minus 1 lap on the caution period. All right, we're going to take a windshield tear off. That's right. Don't need any fuel. We're going to put some tires on this thing.
What happened?
Pit road is open.
Not sure he disconnected though.
10-4.
And we're going to jack up, no pun intended, that weight jacker. Try to get this car turning on the bottom. I looked up and somehow found myself under the race leader down the backstretch. I did not plan that move. I came off of 2.
We are 10 away. 5 away.
I think I turned the car a little too much. I got down below the apron. I don't like to pass like that.
Don't slide your tires, nice and smooth there.
There's an 87 on the right front, 90 on the right rear.
Well,
So
you know where he's going to end up now.
we use those pretty good.
Go Mango, go Mango, hard, hard, hard. Out of tires. Gonna line up behind the 9.
Are we good to skip a lap? It means we'd go green this time.
Yep.
1 to go.
All right, here we go. Going green this time by.
We're gonna have to come around at 42. Alright, so we're gonna have to come around of 96.
All right, we are restarting. We are restarting in the 5th position, 7th on track.
Get them all cleaned up there, bud.
It's gonna be interesting.
Pace car's off, big man. We're going to let you do your thing. Green flag. You'll be coming to 5 to go this time. Looking pretty good, my man. How's that car handling and what's your temperatures? Leaders are running 40.2, 8, 9.
Hey! Too much weight, Checker. It's all right.
Outside. Still there. Clear high. Outside.
God bless.
Outside.
Yeah. Too much weight, Checker.
What do
Too
you
much
got now?
weight, Checker.
The road's closed.
Dang it.
You're going to be coming around.
Let's see if I can grab it.
96.
I cannot.
Are those
Alright,
cars
you're going to have to
getting
come
loose
around
or
to
they're hitting
42.
each other?
Alright, you're going to have to come around
I think
to
they're getting
96.
loose.
Be
Yeah.
ready here, guys. Be
All right,
ready.
we are done.
Come on, we're pit. We're pit.
Stupid.
Okay, go back to the garage.
I
Stupid.
think he jumped down there a little
Gonna have to
bit.
come
I
around
hit him
three.
and shoved him up into the guy.
Too much. Way too much. I went up to a 9 on the weight jacker, which
Catching up in the
normally
backstretch.
is not that bad. Oh well. It's Buster Malcolm, our race
about
leader. Let's go find out what happened on that last lap. On this restart, saw some guys getting together. Let's see how Buster became the race leader. It happens down here at the end of 2. Let's go up here and see. Oh man, Dan. I think Dan might be done for. What happened to this leader, Aaron Allman? Let's find out. Ooh. And Buster overtakes that lead before the caution comes out, I do believe. Anyway. Aaron Allman having to take that faster pair. Same thing here. We'll look to take another lap of caution off. If someone will let me know when we're 2 to go. Buster Malcolm.
We are 2 to go.
Is everybody good to skip a lap? Last call. I don't hear anybody. All right, we'll go green this time by. Can Buster Malcolm?
I think it's a bad time to throw Richard Robb and Buster Malcolm. They got tires going flat.
Yeah, Buster's got 3 tires going down. I can see it right here. Richard's only got 1 tire. We're just kidding, Buster, Richard. We're kidding. Let's watch these guys right here duke it out, boys. Richard Robb, P2. Let's get another look at that beautiful paint. Yeah, that's a beautiful car. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that is Buster Malcolm also in a beautiful wildlife-themed paint scheme. Let's make sure we're live. Here we go. Now we're working lap number 28 coming to 2 to go. 2 to go.
Base car's off. Be ready. Green.
Yeah, I'm with you, Brandon. Something happened to that leader, man. He just slowed down.
2 to go.
Buster with a good jump. Money bags. He was running Byron hard side by side. I don't know why one of the others wouldn't get landed. Yeah, I thought the same thing last night as well. Oh, here we go. We are scattering. Let's put this on TV camera 1. Watch these leaders. Go TV camera 2. Yeah, there we go. TV camera 2. Richard Robb has overtaken the race lead. We're coming to 1 to go. This is our white flag lap. Jax Duval looking to the inside. Joshua Bourget-Bonkowski. They call him the Fox. MP4. Jax Duval on the bottom. This is it. Bonkowski, Holt Johnston, Jax Duval, our race leader. Oh, Jax! Jax gets on the apron. That's going to open it up for Holt Johnston. What a win. What a win.
Yes, that was one awesome crash.
Oh.
Let's go, Holt.
Wow.
Good winner, Holt. My heart was pounding his last couple laps.
Holt Johnston, everybody. Let's go take a quick look.
Well, if they would listen to me about those tires going low and fitted, it would have saved them that wreck.
Let's see how he gets through all this.
Yeah, I didn't have no tires left. I'd already took my new ones, so my tires were good.
Oh, we had some contact up front.
Yeah, all good there, Aaron.
Holt flew up under Richard Robb. Jax Duval grabs a piece of that apron right here. There she goes. And that's going to take Holt Johnston to victory lane. Strictly Stock Motorsports, Holt Johnston
Checkered this time.
to victory lane.
Sorry, dude. We'll keep working on it.
Just an outstanding job. Colbert, Brandon Smith, Strictly Stock teammates joining here at the start-finish line. Look, they're going to party like it's 1999 tonight at Strictly Stock Motorsports. That is Holt Johnston, everybody. Beautiful, beautiful job. Holt Johnston. Go ahead and grab that picture. We'll tweet that unit out here in a little while.
Good way, man.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Holt Johnston. Holt Johnston. I got a little greedy with that wake jacker, and I spun myself out. Way too aggressive on that. Let's take a look at our top 5 rundown here. Holt Johnston is our race winner. Joshua Bourget-Bonkowski. Again, they call him the Fox. It's right there on his car. Brandon Smith, podium finisher tonight in 3rd place of Strictly Stock Motorsports. Cody Burke rebounded and finished in the 4th spot after being 2 laps down most of the race. And William Johnson in that beautiful HendrickCars.com Chevrolet. Beautiful piece right there. All right. Again, Holt Johnston, our race winner. Big congrats, Holt. Awesome work. Let's get on over to... Actually, we're going to go to Michigan still. This time, we're going to be in the ARCA cars. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Aaron Allman there. Brandon Green made a good point. Looked like he just more or less threw an anchor out. He slowed down about 20 mile an hour, it looked like. But for some reason, and then Dan got into him. Not sure what happened to Aaron coming down the backstretch. All righty. Let's get this race in the queue. The password. Okay, yeah. We'll set that baby to start now. Let's see. 20 minutes of practice. We will have 2 laps of qualifying. If we need to run a heat race, it'll be 8 laps, of course. Everybody's got 3 additional sets of tires. A faster pair. We're at Michigan, obviously. Restart zone is on. We'll have the truck for the pace car this go around. Restart zone is on. Cautions, lucky dog, wave arounds, all of the above. We'll race at 3:45 sim time under partly cloudy skies at 76 degrees. You must have a C-Class license and a 1200 on the I rating or above to join us. All right. Let's see. So Bobby Johnson will not join us. Bobby does not have internet. So let me give that race credit back to himself. Give me 1 second. Let me doctor some things up over here. So that gives us 5 race credit spots. And 4 available, but 5 are spoken for. And Bobby Johnson will now have 6 race credits for future use. All right. Man, oh man, oh man. Good times, good times. I just learned a valuable lesson. Don't go from like 2 on the weight jacker up to 9 on brand new tires without knowing what it's going to do. I should have went gradually. Interesting race. I'm at loss for words for what happened. It's like, yeah, what happened there, Aaron? Looked like you slowed down. Looked like you slowed down about 20 miles per hour. Myself and Brandon Green both saw that. Again, just looked like it was, looked like you slowed down, and Dan really had nowhere to go. That's what it looked like. Obviously, we're not behind the wheel of the cars, but just got back to Wheeling from Crossville, Tennessee. 8.5-hour drive. Yes, sir. You put in a day's work right there, Michael Johns. Then I proceeded fresh tires, trying to make turn one on last. Ended up getting up and tracking it in. And Johnson. Yeah, that was odd. That was odd. Look, Michigan's so wide, it gives you too many options. People like me, it gives me too many options to experiment, and that's what happened to me. I spun the car out. It happened to me in practice. I should have known that. All right, our password, I think. I can confirm the password is ARCA, MIS. ARCA, Michigan International Speedway. Let's go ahead and pull that one off. I'll put our oval rim on. Yeah, crazy race right there. I totally crazy race. But a good race. It truly was a good race. Had a lot of fun. All right, Michigan International Speedway. When did this place open? Got a new track surface in 2018, of course. I'm trying to figure out when it opened. I've read this before. Let's see, 72? Is that right? It doesn't necessarily say in the track information. It does not give us a year. Oh well. That happens. All right, ARCA, MIS is your password if you want to join us. We're going 60 laps tonight. Let's get out here and get some practice in. Go down about a 55 on them brakes. Let's go down about a +5. Why not? +5. +10 was the default. Good grip coming off pit road. Timmy Setzer. Bruce Lignell has joined us. Not as much grip as those IndyCars. The Reverend Joey Kennedy, everybody, has joined us this evening. Cannot go full throttle, at least not on brand new tires. We'll try it on the next lap. Christopher Blue! Blue, you're my boy, Blue! Brandon Lawless is with us. Yeah, cannot go full throttle. I can go full throttle into the wall. Cole Bear, Strictly Stock Motorsports, has joined us. John Creighton, they call him the doctor, the good doctor. Spanked our rear end at Nashville 2 nights ago. That's a good looking Napa piece right there.
Still inside. Fastest car of the track that lap. Clear, clear, clear. Inside. Clear on the bottom.
Crap.
Alright, let's be ready here, fellas. So we're going to check the toe. We're going to check the toe first before we jack it up.
Let's go ahead and get her on pit road. Pretty easy entry. Joey Puletti has joined us this evening. Holt Johnston, Michigan IndyCar winner Holt Johnston.
Here we come, fellas. 10 away. 5 away. At your mark now. And turn in here. Get in here. Hop on the side. 4, we'll get you fixed up here, bud.
Alright, we'll request a new car. I got 3 minutes optional. Oh, yeah. Got a new paint scheme. Put a... Oh, my God. What have I done? What in the world have I done? That's hideous. What is up with that paint scheme? That is weird. Let's control R and see what's going on. Oh my good lord. Did it look like that with... What in the world have I done? I've got the old ARCA. No, I don't. No, I don't. What have I got? Time out. We got to fix this. I'm sorry. My speed can suffer. I've got to fix my paint scheme. That's ridiculous. Hang on a moment here. Let me open up my paint browser. Let's go figure this out. Let me take you real quick behind the scenes of what I'm trying to do here. I got to find my paint. Here we're in paints, Smith & Wesson folder. I should have the ARCA car. Let me find this one right there. Smith & ARCA. Yeah, that's the template. Real quick, let's paint this baby red. Something is just off. There's the red I'm looking for. That's the red that makes, in my opinion, a really beautiful red chrome. Okay, and then we'll come up here to the... We'll come up here to the chrome color. And go over that. Oh, this is going to be a mess. The whole black paint. Crap, no. Alright, too much time. Sorry. Don't save that. It's going to take me too long. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go and we're going to have to go back into trading paints. We're going to have to run the silver Smith & Wesson machine. I don't know what is up. I think I may have put the wrong... I don't know what I've done. That just weird. Just totally weird. So odd. I don't know. I've probably just loaded the wrong TGA file is what it's called. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Let me run over here quickly and get this uploaded. I need an ARCA car. ARCA car. Where are we at?
Go.
There we go. That's what I'll run. If it will even load. Yeah, there we go. Let me erase that paint. Now, excuse me. PMU. Yes, Richard Rob. Yes, sir. Got you in. Got you in there, Richard Rob. Okay. Now. Still going to load that red one. All right, so at least it's got rid of that paint, and it'll take a moment for everything to download. So Richard Rob would like in via a race credit. Richard Rob. And that would give driver Richard Rob 4 race credit entries. Alright, so we have 6 race credit entries. Myself makes 7 drivers. Top 5 qualifiers is 12, and top 10 finishers 22. So we need 23 competitors before we'd run a heat race. And we do have that. Okay. Man, oh man. That really threw me for a loop, my paint scheme being that far off. Yeah, I need to refresh my own paint tutorial. You're right, Spazzy. Stock Racing 5. Absolutely. That's my thought exactly. Who cares about speed?
Working
It's about how you look.
outside. All clear. And 27 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 38.8.
Coach Brandon Wybera has joined us.
And 79 is the fastest car on the track. 38.795.
Did it again. Just trying to find the limit. Okay, we found our limit on pit road. That's half the battle. We're only going to be about 25.
How y'all doing tonight?
Good evening, Rev.
Evening, sir.
How's things up in West Virginia?
Pretty good, buddy. Starting to heal up pretty good. Been about 5 days in the hospital there, about a week and a half ago. Still a little weak. We hanging in.
Oh man, may I ask what was wrong?
You know, I'm an ex-coal miner, so the old black lung kind of flared up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that black lung is real. Coal mining.
First time it's ever happened to the point where they had the hospital out there.
Just really difficult to breathe, or other things?
No, I was, well, yeah, I was having some trouble breathing. But when they done my chest CT, they seen some cavitating lesions on my lungs. And, so they had to rule out. The CT said, the impression said either cancer or infection. So they had to go in and biopsy all that stuff. Come back and it's infection. But still causing some issues, but we're on the mend.
That is certainly good news to hear. I'm glad it was just an infection.
Thank you, sir.
Drives me crazy when radiologists put their 2 cents in like that.
Yeah, man, you know that
Car the track. 38.5.
feeling in the pit of your stomach when you read malignancy versus infection. I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah, it's like you give a retired to the like, why don't you just say what you see and leave it up to the people who are actually treating the patient to make a decision.
Yeah.
Doc Creighton and the Rev both in the medical
Yeah,
field.
but then you're there like for a whole
They're
week.
speaking
I was
languages
like,
I do not
man,
know.
Is this it? Am I, do I have cancer? You know, you don't want to believe it.
I failed to be ill.
And both sides of my side road today, one side is clear, the other side is closed.
Outside.
Man. We
Water
said you had
outside.
some thyroid problems.
Clear.
You don't know how blessed you are to still be upright.
Outside.
Really nowadays with the MyChart
Still there, man,
function,
outside.
the patients and their family read the radiology
Still there,
report
get door.
before the provider does sometimes.
Clear.
So then you're spending all the time talking people off the ledge that they don't even need to be on. It's just difficult.
Yeah, that's why I refused to even look at it until I went in for my follow-up with my pulmonologist.
That's because you're smart and you work in medicine. No reason to even read it. That's about you, you know.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, my daughter, she's a nurse as well. She's like, I need your login information. I said, nope, you're not doing that. No need to worry about stuff we have no control over right now.
Glad you're doing better, bro.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, sometimes it pays to read those my charts.
Working the bottom. Clear.
Every time I read mine, I go straight to Google and find out I'm on my deathbed over some type of blood work I have no clue about.
I took a bad fall about 3 years ago. They x-rayed my back, called me back 3 days later, said everything was fine. So I went down there and got the report. It showed in there thoracic aorta injury. Yeah, I had to have that repaired 3 years ago. I'd never noticed. I went and got the report.
Sometimes it is good to see.
Biggest fear really going into it was like when I went to the ER. They come in and said, dude, I went to my hospital. And they said, your D-dimer is 1,700. So you know what I thought automatically. Crap, do I have a PE?
Again, I don't know what they're talking about in the medical field.
1,700?
Yes.
In 2017, I had 3 PEs.
JW, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'd be more than happy to loan you one of my custom paint schemes. They're pretty difficult to make, but I'd be happy to loan it to you.
Well, I'm trying to take care of that. I loaded in some crappy one. Don't know what happened, so I'm in the process of loading a new one.
Outside. Still out there.
All my labs
Clear.
are pretty much normalized now, though, Doc.
I think the old stock paint scheme is on the car now. Let's take a quick
Or
look.
they had by the time they discharged me.
No.
Those pulmonary infections can.
All right, so
really
Holt has
throw
yet to download
live
my
work
new
off.
one. Okay, so I got mine on the car.
Yeah.
We're good there. All right, let's take a quick look here. What we got going on. Mark Barcelos, I feel lucky that I am only going blind. Good to hear you up and about, Rev.
The pulmonologist that done my black
Pay window,
lung
boys.
screening and all that stuff, they diagnosed me with stage 2 complicated black lung.
Oh, my.
You know, my lungs will be a challenge from here out, you know.
I'm answering a text message from a buddy of mine.
They're putting me on OFEV, though, so that should help manage it some.
They give you a nebulizer to take to the house?
Considered.
Inhalers.
You ought to get your primary care to figure out how to get you a nebulizer to have at home. That can be real helpful and keep you out of the ER if it's like a mild exacerbation.
Yeah. He'll probably get me one pretty easy. I'll ask him about it.
Okay. Let's see.
With that diagnosis, they'll give you one.
Joe Francis, everybody.
one.
All right, we have 22, 24, 26, 28, 29 competitors. All right, gentlemen, we do have 2 laps of qualifying since this is the ARCA series. So 2 laps of qualifying and top 5 qualifiers automatically going to make it through to the feature. Let's go try to put down a hot lap in the old Smith & Wesson Mustang. Ryan Bates has joined us. Ryan is a race credit entry. I could not hear Coach Wybera. He was on all teams. I don't know if that truly matters or not, but he might be muted. Anybody hear Coach?
No, sir.
I couldn't either.
I think he wants to use the race credit.
10-4, we'll get him in there.
Green flag.
So lap 2.
Thank you.
Lap 2 is going to be the hot one.
Hey, I think I got it programmed now. Yeah, I did. To get my race credit.
Yeah, buddy, got you in there. Ah. It's all my fault. I should know not to hit the talk button going through corners. I do that all the time. I cannot wait until I get on a front or back stretch. Anyway, lap 2 is going to be our hot one. That didn't slow me down too much. Now, here we go. Thing about this ARCA car, she loves the throttle.
Checker, boss.
That's P10 with a 39.396. 39.396. Joe Francis with a 38.9. Gonna have to arc my entries a lot better. Joe Francis, our pole sitter. Eric Winkelspecht, our new pole sitter. Let's go ahead and find the most oh man, look at that piece right there. You kidding me? Oh, it's got me fired up. So Matt Kenseth. Oh, it's got me fired up. Love it, love it, love it. That's a Colbert entry. Let's set this on most exciting. Oh, that's a good looking car. We got to go look at these paint schemes. Is anyone else qualifying? I think everybody is. There we go. We got Warren Keith in the Mountain Dew entry. That's true, JS. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Dan's racing, boys. Give me a moment. Got to reply back to this message. Let me get Coach Brandon Wybera on the race sheet here. As we watch Warren Keith pilot that number 88 around the track, he's going to be a force. He always is here at Michigan. And Coach Wybera will have 8 race credits remaining to use when needed. Warren Keith, what did he put down here? 39.3, so he matched my first lap. Let's see what his second lap is. He's on his second one now. Oh, he ran out of time. Oh, he ran out of time. Son of a gun. All right, let's take a look at our top 5. Winkelspecht, Francis, Gunther, Brandon Smith. All right, gents, top 5. Please do not run in the heat race. Of course, that'd be Brandon Smith, Cody Burke, Greg Gunther, Joe Francis, and Eric Winkelspecht. You guys are automatically in. We'll take our top 10 finishers from this heat race. Let me grab a photograph of our top 5. Man, really, really close. Those top 5 are separated by less than 1/10 of a second. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let's go look here at Colbert as he will start on the pole. Let's find car. We'll start here with the Rev. We'll go through the paint schemes. That's a beautiful race car. Rev Kennedy, everybody. Joey Puletti. Holt Johnston. Joshua Bonkowski.
Did I paint the one ahead of me?
We'll take a look. Bruce Lignell in the Proletariat Racing National Park Service. Look at that. Painted that earlier today. That is a Lesson Volcanic National Park. I think this volcano blew up in 1915, if I'm not mistaken. That is the good Dr. John Creighton. The 30 car, that is Tim Setzer. That 26 belongs to Scott Holt. There he is. There he is, Buster Malcolm in the Mashmobile. Ooh, I like that PlayStation entry. That's Christopher Blue. You're my boy, Blue. That's from Old School, in case you don't know. The 77, the Goodwrench car, that is Jay McMurray, a good-looking piece. You got the 48, also a good-looking piece. William Johnson in the Lowe's Chevrolet. That number 79 is Aaron Allman. And Warren Keith. Warren Keith did not get a second qualifying lap in. Warren, did you paint the Lowe's car or the Napa car?
The Lowe's car.
Yeah, she's a beauty. She is a beauty. And that's Warren Keith, Aaron Allman, William Johnson, Jay McMurray, Christopher Blue, Scott Holt, Buster Malcolm, John Creighton, Tim Setzer, Bruce Lignell, Holt Johnston, Joshua Bonkowski, Rev Kennedy, Joey Piletti, and starting on the pole is Colbert in the strictly stock Matt Kenseth-themed DeWalt Ford. Cannot wait until the Gen 4 car releases here in a couple weeks. I am so fired up about running the 17 DeWalt Ford Taurus that I can't wait. I just can't wait. I mean it. I cannot wait. Probably going to run that car entirely too much. Everybody's going to get sick of it. But that's my favorite race car to watch. Favorite race car to just go watch on YouTube. It's when I got into NASCAR in 2004.
How many cars get in, J-Dub? So I know how many have to bully out of the way.
Top 10 finishers. So we'll keep an eye here.
Copy.
Keep an eye out here for Warren Keith as he starts in P2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. He's got to pass 5 cars. 15 cars fighting for 10 spots. We'll keep an eye here on the back part. Hopefully we get an 8-lap caution-free race is what I was trying to say. Here we go. Warren Keith in this 88. Aaron Allman in the 79. We'll call that the Michael Waltrip entry. Jay McMurray in the Goodwrench 77 on the outside. Aaron Allman through the gap, man. Bringing the noise. We'll put Jay McMurray here in 15th. 14th, Buster Malcolm. 13th is William Johnson. Warren Keith up to, looks like about 11th. Ooh. Aaron Allman and Christopher Blue with a little contact. Oh, boys. Warren Keith slicing and dicing. It's going to put Bruce Lignell back in the about 11th or 12th position. Great battle here all the way around the track. It's why we love Michigan. In my opinion, outside of, say, Daytona or Talladega, the best racetrack if you got guys who can handle their race car. 4.5, 5 lanes of racing. Scott Holt currently in this final position in 15th. As he gets up into the wall a little bit. We're turning. Oh, Christopher Blue in that beautiful blue PlayStation machine. That's a gorgeous race car, by the way. He is tore it up. He is going to have a hard time. He's needing a caution. Christopher Blue needing a caution. Scott Holt up to 14th. Jay McMurray in 13th. Buster Malcolm in 12th. 11th place is Aaron Allman. William Johnson currently in 10th place, our last car. Tim Setzer here now in 10th. Now Tim up to 9th. William Johnson falls back to 12th. 13th as Buster Malcolm passes him. Bruce Lignell up here in the 8th spot in that 87 car. Aaron Allman currently in 10th. Oh, we got a car on the wall. That's the Reverend, boys. What the heck happened? Let's go take a quick peek and see what happened to Rev. Oh, we're 3 wide. Warren Keith up into the lead. Colbert. Oh, Cole gets into him.
I'm sorry. Oh, knocked out.
And that tears up.
You need a couple laps by yourself there. How to feel?
Oh, man. That tears up the Rev. He'll get a faster pair. Let's find out what happened here.
Buying spots left, JW.
Yes, sir. There's 3 of those remaining if needed. Let's find out what brought out the caution. Up here. Oh, my.
Paul, as an apology to Joey, since Cole's under our wing now, we'll use an SSMS credit for Joey if he wants to use it.
Copy that. Joey Piletti would be in if he chooses to do so. Now, here's what happened.
No, I was talking about, sorry. I was talking about.
Sorry, what was that, JW?
I think Joe Francis of Strictly Stock Motorsports wanting to put you in. I think. Am I right there, Joe?
Talk about Joey Kennedy. Sorry about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Joey Kennedy. Not Joey Piletti. Joey Kennedy. Copy that.
Checked up in the back stretcher, checked up.
Okay. Let's go watch this wreck one more time. This is what brought out the caution. And Joey Piletti wasn't necessarily involved.
Joshua Bunkowski got to pass me.
He escaped through.
I'm waiting for the final one.
Okay. Let's see where we're at.
Hitting, so it don't matter.
Whew. That got crazy.
What are we doing? Let's go.
Hey, Joe, I appreciate that, man. I'll get you back when you need one.
Rev Kennedy in.
We've won plenty of those. We're good.
Rev Kennedy. Via Strictly Stock Motorsports. Very kind of them. Very kind to those gentlemen. Alright, so that's going to leave Buster Malcolm out on the track. Guys, I will ask if we want to skip a lap of caution. If you're still on pit road, please let me know, and we will not do that. Actually, it'll be a green-white checkered anyway, so let's go ahead and just forget that. We'll let everything play out. It will be a green-white checker. All right, so Buster Malcolm.
Are there any more spots left to get Cole buy into, please?
Yes, there is 1 spot remaining. Colbert wants it, correct? I think I heard that right. I will put him down. I think that's what Joe said for Colbert.
Rex, if you don't get the spot in, crazy.
Yeah, he caused a couple there. He caused a couple there. Just trying to get his footing. Trying to get his footing here. Cole's usually really good. Cole's usually really good, especially at Michigan. So that's going to leave us right now as we look to restart. Buster Malcolm in first. Tim Setzer in second. Third is going to be Jay McMurray. Fourth is going to be Doc Creighton. Fifth is going to be Aaron Allman. Bruce Lignell will be in sixth. Seventh is Joshua Bunkowski. Eighth is going to be Holt Johnston. Ninth will be Joey Piletti, maybe 10th. And then William Johnson will be 9th or 10th, depending on how they get lined up here. Christopher Blue in that beautiful blue PlayStation car. I love that race car, by the way. Has got his faster pair, and he's in good shape. And that's going to put Warren Keith back here in, I think, 12th spot. He raced his way all the way up to first, mind you. I think he can do it again here in 2 laps. I think he can race his way in the top 10. I think Warren might be in 12th. Now, actually, he's in 10th spot. So that's going to leave Christopher Blue and Joey Piletti. Unless we have a car joining us here on pit road. Colbert is in. Rev Kennedy is in. Scott Holt. I think he is going to get caught up to the field. He is fixing some repairs, taking some new tires. He is still on pit road. Let's see if any of these other guys. Brandon Lawless is already in. Okay. So let's see if Scott is going to... He's going to have to hustle it up. Let's see where the field is, actually. Man, we're coming out of 3. So Scott needs to boogie on down to catch this field. Here he goes. He's coming up through 2. Let's see if he can catch the back part of the field. Do not cross that yellow line. That would be what we call a blend line violation. You don't want to do that. Oh, he's not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to. What he's hoping for is a last lap wreck, and that may pay off for him. So, Scott Holt, the last car out. Joey Puletti here in the 21 car. He runs in, it looks like 11th spot. I'll watch Warren Keith up here in that 88. He and Holt Johnston on the outside. So Warren is pretty solidly in. Holt Johnston, I do believe, is in at this moment. No, he isn't. He's in 11th. Holt Johnston in 11th spot. Joey Puletti in 12th. Oh, boys, big wreck. Good Lord. We have 1 lap to go. Here comes Scott Holt. Let me find him. There he goes. As he was late regathering or catching the field, he's going to finish probably 5th. Or 7th.
Guys, come on.
That's 7th position. Scott Holt's in 7th. 8th is Warren Keith. 9th is Bruce Lignell. He is going to pass Warren. Bruce will be in 8th. 9th will be Warren Keith.
There's only 7 of us up here. We're all going to make it.
10th is Christopher Blue. And 11th is William Johnson. This is our final position. Warren Keith, currently in the 10th spot. What a race. Wow, he did it. He did it. Actually, Warren finished in the 9th spot. I'm sorry. I was wrong. And that puts William Johnson in. Holy crap, is all I can say. Wow. That's all I can say.
P11.
No, that goes to Jay McMurray. Jay McMurray was P11, and Scott Holt was in 12th. So they were a lap down.
Okay. Let Mr. McMurray have my spot.
Okay, copy that, Bruce. Thanks for letting us know. Jay McMurray, if you are listening, you are into the show courtesy of Bruce Lignell. Jay McMurray. Bruce Lignell not running in this one.
How many laps you running, JW?
60 laps.
Yeah, okay, I'll stay.
Okay. Copy that, Ryan. Scott Holt, if you are listening, you are into the big show. Ryan Bates is not going to be able to run. All right, so that's Ryan Bates took a, let me get this straight here. Ryan Bates took a race credit entry. I'll go ahead and give that back to him so I do not forget. So Ryan Bates has a race credit.
And yes, the last eruption was 1915.
Copy that on 1915. Okay, so Scott Holt, Jay McMurray would be in.
Matter of fact, the 2 pictures on the right side of my hood are pictures from the eruption, and the pictures on the left side are the devastation then and now.
Yeah, that is crazy. Nature is amazing, is it not?
I love it.
I visited Mount St. Helens about 3 years ago. It's one of the most fascinating places I've ever seen. Pretty awesome stuff, man.
And if you look at the back of the car, it's got the boiling ponds on the very tail, and it's got the sulfur mounds on the trunk lid.
Yes, it does. A gorgeous piece of work. Bruce Lignell, everybody, in that 87 car. All right, that's going to be our field.
I ain't done. I think I got another 600 to go.
That'll keep you busy all summer. All right, so here's the situation. Scott Holt, Jay McMurray are in. If neither or either one of those don't show up, that would put Christopher Blue in. So we'll see how this all plays out. We've got it documented who's supposed to be in. I'm hoping, good Lord, I'm hoping for a good race. There is no reason these ARCA cars cannot put on an awesome show here at Michigan. All right, let's get this one ready to go. Ah, crap! I've accidentally clicked on the results. I need to open the room. So technically, there is a race credit spot open. Ryan, thank you for letting us know, man. I hope everything's okay. Let me try to get this right. It won't open. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to click on it. And she won't open. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. All right, we're going to close out iRacing. I'm going to fire it back up. Troy Thompson, everybody. We will indeed have a good race. You're right. You're 100% right. I can't handle my race car. Strictly Stock Motorsports says, hey, that's Jesse Cottrell, everybody. Good evening to you, Jesse. Now, let's try to get this race going. There we go, finally. Let's select that beautiful ARCA Ford Mustang. Let's go down here and edit. It says it's password protected, but it is not once you open it back up. So it's ARCA MIS. We'll set that baby to starting now. 2 hours we shall purchase with 10 minutes of practice, 5 minutes to qualify with 2 laps. 60 laps is our feature event. Make sure everybody's got those 75 and 3, 75% fuel, 3 additional sets of Goodyear. No, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, no, they ain't Goodyear. They are not Goodyear. Michigan, we're good. They are General Tires. Restart zone is on double file back. Means lap cars are in the back of the field. Truck will be our pace truck. Caution's on. Lucky dog wave around. Yes, yes, yes. 3 o'clock. Let's go 5 o'clock racing. It gets dark here at 9:08 Eastern Time. That is late. That is late. They're on the fringe of the Eastern Time Zone. C-Class requirement, of course, 1200 on your iRating. Severe qualifying scrutiny. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this race is in the queue. Did I set it to start now? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, start now. We're good. Okay. Whoo! Holy cow. Chris, the Radar. Joshua Bonkowski. That's me. There we go. Chris Blue. Love that car, Chris. Gorgeous race car, by the way. Gorgeous race car. So let's see if you get in here. We'll see if Scott Holt and the other gentleman was Jay McMurray. We'll make sure if they get in, then the spots would be taken. If one of those guys don't get in, Chris, you would be that guy in. Oh man, look, we saw Warren Keith drive from P15 to P1 in a matter of about 5 laps. So that tells me this is going to be a lot of good racing going on. All right, waiting on this thing to go hot. Don't have anything to promote. I'd like to click on something right now and talk, but ain't got nothing to promote. We do have, I think, this is not official yet. There is a strong chance we're going to run those 1987s here at the end of the week for a full 200 laps. There is a strong chance that's going to happen. So we shall see. When it becomes official, I will let everybody know, and that is going to be awesome. We've done it before. We did it about 4 or 5 years ago. Whenever those 87s came out, that first summer they came out. They came out in the late spring. We did run a 200 lapper. Holy crap, it was so much fun. So much fun. All right. Dan's racing, everybody. Crossing his fingers. That is Chris the Radar. That is hang on, let me log in here right quick. Okay. ARCA MIS is the password. ARCA MIS. I'll go ahead and put that on the screen. Guys, please don't join unless you are already in. So I'm trying to figure out here what the number 1, number 2, and number 3 crowns are in the chat. I've yet to figure that out. I'm not sure what that is. Is anybody out there more familiar with YouTube? Can you tell me what those are? Like Ogre right now has a number 3, and the Crown Spasm the number 2, Bonkowski with the number 1. He had the number 2 previously. What is going on? What I'll probably do is just Google it and tell me. I'm not patient. I'm not patient. I do need to check this text message. Okay, let me go over here to the X. I can't call it X. Let me go over here to Twitter and see what's up. Oh, you finally got it. What we got going on here? Ooh. Outlaw is now back on Twitter. He logged back in yesterday, I do believe. Got some awesome pictures here from Michael Johns of that beautiful number 22 car. Come on. Okay. Finally, we are back in Michigan. Took us a while. All right, so doing my mathematics here, top 10, top 5, 15, 15.
AJW.
Hey, buddy. Yes, sir, go ahead. 8 race credit, myself 9.
You still got a race credit spot open. If somebody wants to race, they can use one of mine.
Yes, there is one spot open now. Ryan Bates was not able to run tonight. Okay. So Jack's Crawl is offering somebody to hop in. Christopher Blue, perhaps. Let me do my math right quick. 15, 8, and myself makes 9, so that's 24. We should have 25 competitors at the moment. Jay McMurray's in. Jay McMurray is in, so that is one spot. Jay McMurray is in, and I don't know if Scott Holt is going to join. Christopher Blue, I tell you what you can do, man. Why don't you go ahead and join and practice? And if Scott Holt joins, he would, of course, take that spot. But then you could use a race credit entry, courtesy of Jax Duval, and that would give us a 26-car field. That is the max of what we run. We don't get 26 often. But again, the purpose is simply trying to have the best race we can possibly have, least amount of cautions. All right. So we are good on the field. Chris Carter. Chris, we are we've normally don't do this, but we had a race credit. Everything got filled up. We had a guy bounce out, which would open up a spot. All right, and because that spot was opened up, you can come on in here. Yeah, you can take a credit to get in. If those spots weren't filled up and someone hadn't have bailed, then I wouldn't have done that. I know, if there's only like 2 race credit drivers and then we get to the feature, it's closed, but one opened up, so that spot was accounted for. So yeah, if you want to do that. Steve Shaw, everybody. Double Nickel TV. That is Scotty Grove. Scotty Grove, kids. Future Burger King sponsorship. Hey. Yeah, maybe with the crowns. I don't know what that is. I had a honeydew cake. I completely understand, Bruce. I know how it goes. I was up early this morning with the honeydew list. I know how it goes. All right, so it doesn't look like Scott Holt is going to join us. So Chris Carter can take that spot. Again, it would be the same amount of drivers that we allotted for. Okay. We got to have a good run tonight. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We've got to have a good run tonight. I'm not going to hit that wall in my first lap of qualifying. Richard Robb in the Winn-Dixie Ford.
Inside. Clear low.
I need to find about a 10th. And maybe our first lap's going to be the hot one. I don't know. My second lap was 3/10 off. And I think I just need to take a bigger arc. There we go, keeping it off the wall. Could have throttled up a little bit more. I'm afraid of that wall. Drove it in too deep. Try to run the same line that I just ran to see which lap is the hottest. 39.1 was my first lap.
That was a good one there, man.
39.1 again, so.
Turn this on.
Good job, man. There you go.
It's a 39 flat. Of course, I might be picking up a little draft.
I didn't get checked that whole part of it.
That's how my partner the wall.
Or in British, oh mate, save me some tyre, you Yankee. On the Brits. Warren Keith, what did Warren tell me? Save tire, save tire, save tire, save tire. There we go. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. I want to go see practice time. Aaron Allman. How did he do that? He did it on the first lap as draft aided. Late apex. Still probably going to be in the 8s and down on the bottom. Nice. Okay. Copy that. All right, so Chris Carter is in. So Christopher Blue got in because Scott Holt did not join. And that's going to put Chris Carter in, taking Ryan Bates' spot. So there we go. And I will enable chat for that user. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me pull that password down as it is null and void at this point. And we still got the dang IndyCar thing up there. Son of a gun. There we go. Look at that ARCA Menards at the top. Love that yellow and orange. We are full throttle all the way off of pit road, with the exception of a split second.
Green, green, green.
Didn't arc it out enough. This will not be a good lap. Too shallow of an entry. This will be a little better, but I'm afraid where it's my second lap, not going to be as hot as if I took a really good first lap. I should be somewhere around the top 12, I hope.
Flag, boss.
It's P5 at the moment. I don't know how that's going to stand up. So we're going to be about 27 laps on a run of fuel. 2 stops.
Quit doing that.
Okay. I just noticed that my RaceLabs standings has a first letter of the first name, which is not awful, but takes up a lot of space. So give me a moment here. Driver tags, is that? No, that's not it. Driver flags, other features, multi-class badges, columns, performance and size appearance. No, that's not it. Visibility, that's not it. Driver tags, no, that's not it. Other features, multi-class, no. Crap. Badges, no. Columns, no. Pit info, alignment, no. Okay, so it's got to be up here somewhere. Visibility, no. Appearance, no. Performance and size, no. Race briefing, no. Driver tags, no. I've already done that. Other features,
Definitely driver tag.
I can't find where the name is, driver's names. It's not driver tags. Show driver tag. I don't know what that is. Let's see what that is. What does that do? I don't know what that does. Colored driver tag? I don't know what a driver tag is. I'll have to goof around with it here for a while, but anyway. Let's go ahead and play our national anthem. We must play the national anthem. And the I truly don't know about those names. All right, we're gonna roll with that. We got 19 seconds to go. 19 seconds to go. Let's get some Matthew McConaughey.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Dude, grid up. LOL. Hey. All right. All right. Michael Johns, $5 Reb versus Doc. Allman versus Wabera. Myself and Dirty Dan.
Go out there and have a good race.
Oh, my. All right, gentlemen, we got 60 laps of racing action. We have a faster pair, 75% fuel, and 3 additional sets of tires.
Line up behind the
Restart zone is on. No penalty or X system. And we do have some race prizes tonight brought to us by Michael Johns. If you guys choose to accept, we would love to see Rev versus Doc Creighton for a $5 prize. Aaron Allman versus Coach Brandon Wybera for a $5 prize. Myself versus the dirty one, Dan Taylor, a $5 prize. And Eric Winklespect versus Brandon Lawless for a $5 prize.
Right,
Guys, that's all the prizes we have at the moment. If anything else comes through, I'll let you know. Drivers, please let me know if you accept those challenges. Thank you for joining us. Have a great time this week at Michigan. And as always, best of luck to all competitors. Ha ha! Michael Johns, everybody. Rock on, Dan. Yeah, that Winkle and Brandon Lawless, Winklespect, Brandon Lawless will be a heck of a... All those are great. Toe matters.
Yeah, I am too. Good luck, Doc.
All right.
Let's go.
Copy that, gentlemen. Hey, toe maters, everybody. Thank you,
I'm good to
MJ.
go.
Copy that, Wink. MJ, we do appreciate it, man. All those guys appreciate it. I promise you, they do appreciate it. All right, guys, here we go.
All right, man. Pace cars off.
It's time to go racing. And they're coming off the turn 4. The flagman has got the flag in the end. And here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Outside. Outside quarter. Still out there. Still outside. Clear up top. Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still there. Still out there, man.
Thank you for the push, Brandon.
Still out there. Still out there. Still there, man, outside. Still out there. Still outside. Still outside.
You catch me go by and save the fuel, not doing 2 stops.
Oh, my. Warren Keith says, forget that fuel. He's doing 1 stop. Selfishly, I hope that he is able to pull it off. That means we have no cautions.
Quarter outside. Still out there. Speed 18 is the fastest car on the track. 38.7.
We're going to have to save about 4 laps if we are to make it on 1 stop.
Still outside. Still outside. Still out there, man. That's a good one there, man. Still outside. Still outside. inside. In and out, no hole. One outside. Still outside. Still out there. Clear.
So we've dropped a lot of positions. That is me not being aggressive, and I'm okay with that right now.
Outside. Still out there. Still outside. Still outside. Still outside. Clear. Outside. So you know, fast guys are running 39.109. Still out there. Still out there. Speed 14 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 38.591. Still outside. Clear high. Outside. Door outside. In and out. Still there. Inside only. Still there. Quarter inside. Still inside. Clear low.
Wow, look at that Sunoco car. Wow. Look at that Sunoco car. That's Brandon Wybera. I think Joe Francis is doing the same thing I am. We're trying to manage these tires.
Outside.
Maybe Joe might be trying to save a little
Still
fuel.
outside. Still there, outside. Quarter outside. Still there. Still outside.
I am showing 22 to go. So I'm right at 29 and a half laps, which would be the halfway point.
Still outside on your quarter. Outside clear.
I think you have to run the race this way until you see it's going to play out differently. Until we have 4 or 5 caution flags. It does my heart good to see 4 forwards right here all on my screen.
Outside. In and out. Outside on. Wide outside. Outside 1. Still out there. Still out there. Clear up top. Inside, inside. You're clear. Inside. Still inside.
Working lap 11, have 20 laps of fuel. So that's 31. That's going to get us to the halfway point.
Tight racing. Wow.
Fast guys running 39.314.
Warren Key told me pre-race, make sure to save tires. I have done just that. Yeah, there we go. First caution. Yeah.
Now, not gonna be quicker, but close. Looks like you should be lining up behind the 60.
There, that goes out the window.
That's my fault.
There it goes out the window.
I blocked the corner.
Out!
Yeah, you kind of wiggled.
Well, crap. All that really for nothing. So we know we can make it beyond 30, maybe 31 laps. 31 laps. I think we can, if we drive it like I just did, we can go 31 laps. That's not going to be an issue unless we have a caution around lap 30. So forget the fuel mileage. We got 3 extra sets of tires. I'll go ahead and put a set on here. I think I did a pretty good job
The road will be open.
of saving those tires. And there will be guys, I believe, that don't take tires.
Checking up.
You guys got a copy?
Who you talking to, Chris? Chris Carter, everybody.
I was just making sure I was on.
You dadgum right. So let's fuel it up. Do we take tires? I'm debating.
Here we come, fellas. We're 10 away. 5 away. At your mark now. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in.
No tires, no tires. That's 92.93.
Go man, go, go man, go.
I think other guys are not taking tires. That Burke fella. Aaron Allman, Cody Smith, or Brandon Smith, Cody Burke. I think it was just us 4 who did not take tires. Well, I don't know. They may have taken tires. I was 13th getting on pit road, so. All right, so the fuel has regulated now, and it's showing 31 estimated laps of fuel. That might be based off our last run. I don't know. But I think a pretty decent job of tire saving, which got me nowhere, really, because of the caution. We still had another 15, 16 laps to go before we were on pit road. I did feel like I had a ton of grip.
One to go. But we're going to be starting on the inside.
So I'm going to drive it a little harder right now. Yeah, it's true. I thought about that.
Pretty Smith and Wesson car, J-Dub.
Thank you, boss man. Do appreciate it. It's supposed to be red, but I couldn't get the dang thing to load.
Rev, we had a good little fight going on for a couple laps.
Yeah, man, that was fun.
All right, so we're going to drive it harder. Yeah, I thought the same thing, Scotty. I truly did. You know, quarter of the way, halfway, and I get that. But I don't think we're done with cautions. I really don't. I just got that feeling. We got a big field, very tightly quartered racing. I think we'll have a caution here in the next 10 laps. I'll come down and put my first set on there. And I think we'll have a late race. It just feels like one of those situations where we're going to have a late race caution. And I want new tires then. Well, we'll see how it plays out. Who knows? Good Lord, who knows?
Take a nice big deep breath here, refocus. Give those belts a tug. Nice and smooth, bud. Race cuts off. Be ready. You ready? Ready. Green flag, green flag. Everybody's rolling. Did a really good job, man. We got an awesome opportunity here to get a solid top 5. You're doing a great job. Outside, outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still outside.
Checked up on me a little bit there.
2 wide outside, 1 outside. 2 wide outside. But yeah, buddy, go get him, man. Still there. Leaders are running 41.0, 6, 9, 1 outside. 2 outside. 1 outside. Still outside. 2 wide outside. Still there. Only 1 outside right now. Outside is clear.
Yeah, I'll stay high for you.
Outside. 2 outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. 1 outside. Good lap, man. Still out there at the door. Speed 1. Is the fastest car on the racetrack. 38.508. Clear.
This made somebody mad, I'm sure. Myself mad, getting to the wall.
Caution's out.
All right, caution's out.
Second, caution port. In the wall. Pit road is closed.
Okay,
right, we need to be
put a new set on.
13.
Right, 13 by that is Christopher Blue. You're my boy Blue. One of the funniest movies of all time, in my opinion. Gotta let Christopher by. He's 2.4 back. Now waiting on Joe Francis, the 13 car.
Pace car, middle back, middle back, middle back.
Here comes Joe.
Get behind the 13.
Now let's see who goes and puts on tires now. Granted, we only ran about 5 laps, but
pit road is
should have
open.
a tire advantage. In my brain, I break it down into thirds. If we have 4 sets of tires, and then have an extra set. All right, a lot of guys obviously not going to be pitting here. And who knows, we might have a situation where, like we had at the start of the race, we go 12, 14 green flag laps. Things get spread out a little bit.
5 away. At your mark. Now, they turn in plenty of room. Nice and easy here, guys.
Home, boys. I need you right here. William Johnson just took fuel. Joe is taking tires, I believe.
Go, 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 go.
It's an abnormally long stop for... All right, Joe's getting damage fixed. I think he might have been involved in that. Buster Malcolm right here just come in to top her off with fuel. Still well outside the fuel window. We'll get the one to go next time by. Whew. All right, did we ever get a what is going on with the crowns, the purple crowns and the numbers?
Hey, 21, you're blinking a little bit.
Thank you.
I am the 12 car in this race.
I just don't. You're good right now.
Still not close. I don't need to come down and top it off.
We are on one to go. You're going to be on the outside this restart here.
Ain't nobody gonna make it from here, even if you do come in and top off. So I'm gonna restart in 19th. Now, the positive side is I've got brand new tires.
2-4.
Very few people do. Downside is I've given up a lot of decent track position.
Good evening.
Just like I said earlier in the IndyCar race, if you run with the squirrels, eventually you'll see their nuts. So I'm hoping I don't see anybody's squirrel nuts back here. I think it might have been Dale Jr. Somebody said last night, talking about Bubba Wallace finishing in the 30s the previous 3 races. Look where he's running. He's running mid-pack and in the back. That's where you find the trouble.
I have never heard the analogy before, JW. I like it.
Sadly, it is true.
All right, Earl, get her done, buddy.
All right, boys, here we go. Got Holt Johnston to my inside. Timmy Setzer right behind me. And Joe Francis.
Green
Joe
flag.
Coletti's in front of us.
Everybody's rolling. Inside. Clear, clear, clear. Inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear low.
It was an 89 and a 91 on those right side tires.
21, 6, 8. Outside. Still out there. You're outside if you want it. Outside. Still out there. It's quarter. Still outside. You're clear him. Inside. I don't know what you found, man, but that's good stuff. Still inside.
Found some new tires, Chad. That's all we found, brother.
Still there. T22. Here's the fastest car on the track. 38.4. 6, 7. Clear. Inside. Still inside. Inside only. Quarter. Clear. Quarter outside. In and out. Inside only. Still inside. Good. Those are the lap times we need, man. Keep digging. Inside. Still inside. Speed 5. Here's the fastest car on the track. 38.381. In and out. Can't tell yet. Still outside. Still out there. Outside is clear. Outside. Still out there.
Dang, I love that Jax Duval car, the Goldfish. He runs Goldfish on everything.
Outside. 2 outside. Still there. 1 outside. 2 wide outside. Still there. Still there.
Oh, my
That's a 1. Still out there. Clear. Keep there outside. Still outside. Clear high. Outside.
Want to ride on a ship, I'll let you know.
Quarter outside.
We're 4 wide, by the
Still
way.
there. Clear.
For a split second, we're 4 wide.
In and out. You're clear on the bottom. In and out. Okay. Caution's out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Closed. The road's closed. You'll be lining up behind the 84.
All right, here's what we talked about earlier. It's fuel run time. Caution at the halfway point.
Take it around me, Dan.
Put it out. Put it out. Spring off of 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3. Put it out. Put it out. Spring off of 2. Put it out.
You'll be lining up behind the 7.
Son of a gun. Now I'm in the same situation I was earlier. Drove it pretty hard there for about 6 or 7 laps. Lost the tire advantage, because now everybody's coming in to put on tires. I think everybody will put on their 3rd set of tires here. Last half of the race, you got to really start considering track position. Had that gone green, I think I do race my way up.
Pit road will be open.
Well inside the top 10. No, Ogre, we've got to take fuel here. There is no making it from this point. I got 23 laps of fuel left. We got 30 laps, so ain't gonna do us any good now.
You coming, Cole Blair?
All right. Everybody's coming down for tires.
It's fair, but yeah.
And look, Michigan's that track, man, that
All right, gentlemen, here we go.
things change on the dime.
Head away now.
It looked like we were going to go green for 40 laps to start off, but no.
I know you're busy, but when you get a moment, just try to tell me what you got. Turn in, nice and smooth.
So what we'll do, oh God. Now what
Too
we'll
far forward,
do
back
is,
it up, back it up. All right, stop right there. Perfect.
we'll just adjust. We'll see how it goes. Got 1 set of tires remaining.
Go man, go. Hard. Good job, guys. We were running out of tires.
Good. All right, so we know Danny Sanchez didn't take tires. And I think we're all going to be right, and we're showing 30.4 laps of fuel. And we've got 30 laps to go. Luckily, we're off throttle, and there is some draft here. I think we can make it on fuel. I don't think that's going to be an issue for most people. If you're the leader, you might be close. I'm not going to top it off.
Coming around at 21.
No need to top
You're
it
going to
off.
be coming around the 21.
Sorry, J-Dub.
Hey, no problem.
And 1 to go.
No one else
You're
in
gonna
front of us
line up on
topped
the
it off.
inside.
They can see the numbers just like I do. We have 29 laps to go and showing 30.1 laps of fuel. Of course, this is under caution. All right, now I have to, I don't know whether to drive it like we're going to have another caution. That's common sense. Or do you take it easy here and save those tires and fuel? Tough situation. Glad I'm not a crew chief. I do like that PlayStation car. I've made it abundantly clear. I don't own a PlayStation anymore, but I grew up a PlayStation guy. I got to get Dirty Dan, man. That's a $5 bill sitting right there in that number 25 car.
But nice deep breaths here. You're ready to go. All right, boss man, pace car's off. Ready, green flag. And guys, we're running 14.343. Outside. Still there. Still outside.
I think we're seeing Joe Francis already in fuel save mode and tire save mode.
Outside, still there. Still out there. In and out. No hole. Still there. Inside only. In and out. Clear on the bottom. Still out there. Still outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Inside. Still there. Two inside. One inside. Clear. Inside. At your door. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Two wide inside. One inside. Still inside. Still there. Still inside. Still there. All clear.
I don't want to be that high, I know that.
Inside. Still inside. Still there at your door.
I thought about it, Doc, and thought later.
Inside. Clear low. Inside. Still inside.
That's tight.
Still inside. Still inside. Too wide inside.
Good God, this is so much fun.
Clear. Inside. Clear low. On the bottom inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear inside.
Christopher Blue all over Danny Sanchez.
Still inside.
8 tires is better than 4.
Inside. Wide inside. Still there. One inside. Matt running 38.846. Still inside. Still inside. All clear. Inside. Still there. Still there.
I'll tell you one, I got damn it.
One inside. Two wide inside. Pick up, same thing. Still there. Clear.
I'd be a lot better off if I quit hitting that dang wall.
Great job, man. Top 10 right there. Stay after him.
JW, if I look like I'm driving drunk, my toes out a little bit and my wheels a little wobble on.
You look good to me.
I'm sorry.
Caution.
Ah, what the heck do we do now?
If you want to stay out, we'll stay out.
What do we do now?
I think I'm the one driving drunk, and I don't even drink.
With 20 laps to go, what do we do now? You cut.
Me neither, but
I don't know. I can't put my final set of tires on. I cannot do that. Cannot do that.
my center mark on my wheels was about 1 o'clock.
Unfortunately, William Johnson has manually disconnected.
Can line up behind the one.
I can't. There's no way I can put my final set of tires on right now.
I apologize. I think that was my fault.
We got 20 laps to go, a third of the race remaining.
Probably going to
Can't
regret
do
this,
it.
but I ain't doing too bad from position 17.
There's Brandon Smith commanding that lead. NJ Vinny, boys. Good evening, NJ.
I ain't bragging or anything, but
Pit road is open.
It's Jerry Bynum. Jerry Bynum's with us. Good evening, JB. Now, could I go in right here and top off with fuel? Yeah, I can. That would get us to any green-white checkers. Let's see what all these other cats do. They're staying out as well. Well, I am too. I am too. Yeah, I didn't think it was the right time to take that final set of tires. I just no.
84.
No.
Got the lucky dog.
Way too early. Still got a third of this race remaining.
Close.
I got one for you, Bruce. I got one for you. Crater Lake National Park. Bluest water I've ever seen in my life. That would make a beautiful race car. Yeah, I got to stay out here, JB. Had to. Didn't have a
It's only
choice.
my second race in about a month, so I'm just glad I still got all 4 tires on it.
Oh, you're doing great. And it is good to see you back on the racetrack.
Thank you, sir.
I'll get up here and hunt that 25. It's a $5 bill right there. You see me, Dirty Dan. That's right. I'd gas it up too. Complete gentleman, that Dirty Dan Taylor. Yeah, that is me. That is my thoughts exactly. I can make it to the end, but then the green-white checker stuff starts creeping in your head. Which, if that situation presents itself, a lot of people's going to be on pit road for tires. All right, so we're in 8th place. I think we had one guy in front of us go to pit road. Can't remember who that was. Ah, there you go. Crater Lake, the home state of one, is Jerry Bynum. Oregon. You know, a national park I've not been to that is now on my bucket list is North Cascades National Park. Got to see that. Yes, I have.
Mr. Lollipop?
I have, Jerry. I've been to Crater Lake. Yes, beautiful, just beautiful.
Okay.
We did a 31-day camping trip around the country in 2021.
well, just went from 4th to 17th. See how this works out.
And Crater Lake was one of our stops. We hit 10 national parks.
Yeah, I had an extra set. I didn't take any tires that first set. I didn't hit until about lap 40.
5 MLB games.
Yeah, me too. I mean, that was only my, I still got a set left. I did take a set on that last stop.
Mount Rainier, yes, sir. Absolutely, Mount Rainier. Behind Denali, that's my favorite mountain in the world.
Probably tires mean that much, though. I mean, they do. They don't.
Rotors.
All right, boys. I have not been to
Good,
Teton.
green
I
flag
have
run right
not
here,
been to
Will.
Grand Teton.
Hey,
Been to
no,
Yellowstone
mine are
twice
98,
and never been
99.
to Grand Teton.
Green.
Full use and run goes right here.
Working the bottom inside. Faster, my man. Still there. Still inside. Two inside. One car inside. Two wide inside. One car inside. Still inside your door. Still inside. Still inside.
Hey, Michigan at ARCA. Or ARCA at Michigan, I should say. What a treat.
Leader to run at 41.385. Still there. You're clear. Inside. Still inside.
Woo, Danny. Danny about
No hole yet.
closed that gap. I was lifting for him.
Clear low.
You got to fight to get up here on the top side. Thought Holt was trying to come up. I was going to give him room there, and he did not.
Still there. Clear.
Cody Berg tried to get up there.
Side. On your clear.
Just get such a massive run down this backstretch.
Outside. Clear.
Cody tried to pull off the old slide job. He may have done it.
Nice work, man. I think that's first place right there in front of you, man. Go get it. Inside. Nice and smooth. We'll get it back.
May have aggressively pulled off the old slide job.
Inside only.
See how that wall, fella? Not the fastest way around here.
Still there. Quarter. Still inside. Clear. Inside. Still inside. Still there at your door inside. Awesome. Working the bottom. Still there.
I think if you got tires left, you can make that inside work.
Clear. Inside. Clear, good job.
You guys are kept next to me.
Caution is out.
All right, now, with 13 to go. With 13 to go, I think it's a no-brainer.
Put it out, 3 off of 2, put it out, turn 2, put it out, turn 3, turn 3, put it out, 3 off of 2, put it out, turn 2, put it out, turn 3, turn 3.
All right, we're taking tires. I'm not even going to talk myself out of it.
JW, they made a sandwich out of me and it felt like they quit closing their hand on me.
Ouch. I'm sure that hurt. I think pit road will be busy.
I was against the wall.
Guess they like smash sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make it as small as they could.
Boys, they're staying out. No, Cody Burke is not
Sorry
staying.
if I came up with you, Chris.
I'm pretty sure somebody have to go look back and look at that because all three of us were so close that could have been netcode hold.
All right, fellas, here we go.
Netcode.
It was.
10 away. 5 away. At your mark. Now,
Kind of feels like a
turn
bad
in.
choice coming from
Don't
4th
slide
and
your
go back to
tires nice and
17th. So.
Tires were 91, 94. Left side 95, 97. Anybody gonna take 2 tires?
Go, man, go. Go, man, go.
Boy, I almost
That's a
screwed
nice
up.
stop, guys. Good
Almost,
pit stop, boys.
my pit stall without clicking
Out
the
of tires.
fast repair. That'd have been all bad.
Yeah, you can't take it home with you.
No, that would have been it for me right there. I'm up to 13X. That right there in my car. I don't even know how it, I didn't get a meatball on that, to be honest with you. Went from a 6 to a 13, no meatball.
Yeah, these cars are fragile. They love the meatball. All right, who do we have stay out here? Danny Sanchez and Brandon Wybera.
Must be Italian.
Guaranteed to go back and look at my car before that wreck. Looked like I was in one of them car crushers at the junkyard.
We'll look at it, lap 47.
Good thing about it was the damage was from the side. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't hit anything with the nose, so just smashed it in.
I think Brandon Wybera has taken the wave around. Nah, he got trapped, I believe.
We're on 1 to go.
Maybe. No, he is second.
Should
He
be
is
on the
P2. I
outside.
stand corrected. No, unfortunately, Brandon Lawless is disconnected. He must have been involved in
I
that.
blame it all on Malcolm anyway. It's all his fault.
It could be. It could be, Buster. I love that Sunoco car by
Right,
Brandon
you got
Wybera.
anything to say, Buster?
I said, naturally, it's my fault.
DL Designs on X. Need a paint scheme? Contact DL Designs on
How'd you
X.
make out in that race the other night?
Man, I was taking over third with 7 to go last night. It was 75 to 1, I think it was. And got put in the wall. Went in, took the fast spare, come back out, made it clear back up to 7th to get murdered again. Just wasn't my night.
Are you catching up? Oh, there you are.
Sanchez may be out of tires. I'm not sure. That could be he and Wybera. An outstanding strategy of saving a set, because we're probably going to have another caution. But I'm good. I'm not going to be on pit road again unless I have damage. I have no more tires.
Time to go to work.
I have enough fuel to make 3 green, white checkers.
Green. Fast guys are running 43, 22, 6, 6. 10 more laps, man. 10 more. Keep digging. Inside.
Aaron Allman threw me for a loop.
Still there. Still inside. Still there. 2 wide inside. Still there. 1 car inside. Still inside.
Sorry if I didn't give you much room there, Doc. I was kind of in a mess. Oh,
Big
no.
wreck behind us.
2 inside. 1 inside.
Caution should be, there it is.
Clear.
There it is.
Cool your stuff, clear your head. Radio check to the pit crew, guys. 1, 2,
That was the
1,
big
2.
one.
Pit road's closed.
I have no idea what happened there. I was just looking at your back bumper.
Good Lord.
There's just too many people everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened here. I'm going to look at it.
Somebody run into my right side.
There ought to be rules against that, Buster.
JW lap 51, go back and look at that for my POV.
Looks like you should be lining up
Copy that,
behind
lap
the 13.
51. So we have 47 and 51. 47.51.
That's why I stayed quicker.
There you go. It's always good to have in the hip pocket.
Let me pick it up just a little bit.
Pace car back the other way.
Yeah, NJ, he threw me for a loop. I thought he was going to get to the outside, and I was going to follow him. Then he checked up, and I had to roll out of the throttle. So I got a bad restart. We are sitting fourth.
Pit road will be open this time.
I don't think anybody pits. If I'm Sanchez and Wybera, there's no way I can pit, even if I do have another set of tires right now. We're going to be, I think, 6 to go.
Dan, if that was on anybody, it was on me.
At the line. 5 to go when we get the green.
Oh yeah, all good, man.
No way to give up that track, or to give that track position up.
Just drop my right rear, turn me in.
You're right. It's like
but all good, man.
New York metro area traffic.
Yeah, out my windshield, it looked like we had all kinds of room. It just like hooked. I don't know.
George Washington Bridge at 6 p.m.
Thanks, JW. Y'all have a good night. That was fun.
You too, Rev.
Yeah, good night, Rev.
Nah, buddy.
Yeah, Yosemite's just smaller. And just more people. Probably less people crammed in Yosemite. It was just so much smaller.
Me and you, that was basically both of our fault. That wasn't your fault.
Yellowstone makes a big figure 8, so there's a lot of parts to drive through.
I had to chase it down, and we kind of met.
Yosemite, there's really just the
no worries.
Valley Road.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't my fault. It partially was because I kind of caught the side air and it made me wiggle and I chased it down.
Let me tell you what, NJ, one time,
it was coming up. And
this is in 2016. I'm on mute right quick. I'd never been in New York, and I'm towing a camper north of the city from Boston down. I was going into central New Jersey to find our campground. So I come across the George Washington Bridge. That's the way GPS told me to go. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. We got into the Bronx and it's like, oh my good God. Not a good idea towing a camper in that mess. So last summer we went back. I learned my lesson.
Outside.
Did not do the George Washington Bridge. I had the best experience at Rainier and down in Grand Canyon. I've not hiked into Grand Canyon. I've just been on the southern rim twice. Did a little hiking, but did not go into the canyon. Both times I was only there one day. Yeah, definitely, JB. Bad call. And to make things worse, I almost went on the lower level. Tractor trailers, tall vehicles go on the top level. I almost missed the top level. But it was fun looking back on it. Sedona, Arizona is beautiful. I've never explored there. Just driven by it. Never really been to Sedona. Yeah, but I did make the top part, NJ. I did not go on the bottom part of the bridge for regular traffic.
Get them all cleaned up there, bud. Give those belts a good tug.
All right, here we go.
Pace car's off. Be ready.
Let's get up here and push this Sunoco car.
Green flag. Good job. You're doing awesome, brother. Good job, my man. You go up there and take it from him now. 5 to go. Good job.
Can we make it 5 laps?
Get a chance. Your fast guys are running 41.814. Inside. inside. Clear. Inside. Still there at your door. Still inside. 2 wide inside. 1 inside. Still inside.
Had to check up, and they had a massive, nice move, Cody Burke. They had a massive run.
Yeah. 1 inside. Still there. Still there. You're clear him. Inside, inside. Still inside. Clear, clear, clear. Caution.
Caution's out.
Squirrels,
Son
man.
of a gun.
Guys, another thing just to be aware of, there's a lot of people back here. Make sure your tires keep covered up. As you're unloading the tires, getting about the wall.
Unfortunately, we're lined up 7th. That means we'll start on the inside.
Closed right now.
Yeah, that run right there did not bode well
You're
for
racing
me.
on a PSP controller. Like, do you have any kind of FOV?
Ow. Ow. Oh, my. You just got accused of running a PlayStation controller.
Oh, thank you for the run, man. I got loose in the bunker. Can you guys please pay attention? Come on, 14, it says pass. It was telling me to let the 30 by.
Not 6th. I'm in 6th right now. That means an outside restart. So, all right, so Sanchez retained the lead.
Pit road's open. There's a truck on the bottom here in 1.
Joe Francis now 2nd. Wybera's 3rd. Brandon Smith 4th. Won't be behind that HendrickCars.com machine.
They're going to change this, start laying down some rules.
There you go.
Hey, you know when this will stop is when y'all start laying down some rules.
Billy Sigma, boys and girls.
You're gonna have a green-white checker here.
We kid because we care. Did I buy enough time?
Should be lining up behind the 20.
Yeah, we got 49 minutes remaining on this server. We're in good shape.
You're gonna be lining up behind the 20. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 20.
If I failed to mention pre-race, there are 3 green-white checkers, if needed.
And we're going to use every single one of them back here. Aren't we, guys?
Get behind the 20.
Shouldn't paint a bullseye on your car, Warren.
Oh, he does drive the target car.
Telling you. You know what? You hit me, you get save 5% of target, huh? How's that? Let's
Hey,
just
it's
use all the
Brady
green white
Kels.
checker.
My college graduation is this month,
If I
June
hit you more than
13th.
once, I get like 10,
Can
15,
I get it?
20.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Braden Kels.
Why not? Seems like everyone back
That
here
is
has like
incredible,
5
man.
flipper pairs, apparently.
Congratulations. Hats off to you, my man. Good stuff. I got like the 20 by. Oh, we're not 1 to go. We're 2 to go. That's why I got to let him by. All right, again, Danny Sanchez, Joe Francis going to be our top 2. Wybera, Sanchez
1 to go.
have worked together.
So you should be on the outside.
So they're lined up. You got 2 strictly stock drivers, P2 and P4, and Brandon Smith and Joe Francis. And then there's myself and Cody Burke in row 3. Row 4 is Eric Winkelspect, Aaron Allman. And row 5, Greg Gunther and the good Dr. John Creighton. This will be it for tonight, Braden. I'm going to have to, Spasm. The last restart, I had to check up. Wybera had checked up for something in front of him. I had no choice. The bottom guys, Cody Burke mainly, and Joe Francis, those guys made their way around myself and Brandon Wybera. We had no choice. I think Wybera had to check up for Sanchez or something. It's just racing, man. It's just racing. And I've got 16 laps of fuel. I'm not even looking at that thing anymore. Hey, Michael Johnson. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny. You start learning these names, and I'm with you.
Boss man, we got the pace
Stay
car
ready,
off.
stay ready.
Green.
Green flag. Inside. Two inside. Still there, no hole yet. One inside hole. Still there. Still inside. Two wide inside. One inside. Only one. Two inside. Still there. Still there.
It's Joe Francis making that move on the bottom.
White flag. One inside. Clear. Nice job. One lap at a time. Leaders are running 40.8.
Yeah, there's someone above me at 21. That's why I'm down there.
Outside.
Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny.
Inside. Still there on the bottom. Still with you inside. Still inside. Two inside. One
Good God.
Still inside.
Really?
Still there. You're clear. Working the outside. In and out.
I wasn't trying to run you off the road there. I was trying to avoid the accident on the other side.
Get ready to go. Checker flag.
7
Not sure
flipping
who that
team.
was to my
I don't know
left.
what happened with that. We'll keep
I
working
heard
on
the
that.
motor.
Nice win, Joe. 7 flipping
I think it was
team.
you there, Doc.
I have no
No,
will.
I wasn't anywhere near you.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, that was me, Buster. No problem, man. I seen what was going on.
Wow. We got a lot to
I
look
didn't
at.
know you were down
47,
there,
51, and of course that last lap. Here's Joe Francis.
Hey, Greg Gunther, thanks for giving me.
Let's
the
back
back
it up
quick
and
way.
see
I
how
appreciate
he
it.
got to the lead right here. This is the coming to the one to go.
Hello.
How you doing, Warren?
You go back and watch how I slipped. I don't know how I'm alive. Or engines are running.
Joe takes the bottom, man. New tires. New tires. I think the new tires
Well, good win, Joe.
was the key.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Now this is the one to go. Sanchez looking back down on the bottom. I think he's going to get really tight here up off of 2. You can see him fading a bit. He washes up, and here I come on the outside. I've got to check up for him. Try to get lined up with him. That didn't work. So we lost a ton of positions there, which I still think I was going to finish 4th right here. I start turning it on.
Yeah, good race, guys. It was fun.
Joe, of course, walks away with the win. Let's go see how that happened down here at the bottom. Aaron Allman in the Napa car, and we have the 24 as Winkle spec. Let's see what happened here. Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah, I think I broke the finish after the checker flag.
Good Lord. That was crazy. Crazy awesome. Boys, our race winner, of course, is Joe Francis. Outstanding work. Let's go check out the burnout. As we can see, there he is. Oh, boys, we got a strictly stock party right here. We had 2 strictly stock motorsport winners tonight. Joe Francis here in the ARCA cars at Michigan. Holt Johnson in the Indy cars at Michigan. Oh, my good God. Hey, time out. Time out. Check this out. just... All right, I'll give you a little preview. Check this car. That's Warren Keith over here. He about it. Look at this. Warren Keith, are you okay? Warren Keith lands in victory lane.
Yeah, I don't know. I broke the physics on it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I had one shot, and I hit it.
Yeah, wow, that was crazy. Let's try to get him into some sunlight here. Not going to be able to, I don't think. Well, we'll go ahead and use that as our race-winning photograph. It is in the dark. Really in the dark. It's a good picture. Apologies for it being dark, but we'll go ahead and grab that.
You can do that at an auto club too. There's this in Michigan are the two tracks you can hit that barrier and flip like that.
Well, you certainly nailed it, no doubt. Joe Francis is our race winner. Let's go look at lap 47. Who asked me to look at 47? Chris Carter. Chris Carter at 47. Let me go find Chris Carter. Lap 47. All right, it already happened. Excuse me. Wow, that car is a wreck. He blinked out for a moment. Perhaps that had something to do with it? No. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happened. We're 3 wide for a moment. This is Chris Carter with Greg Gunther to the inside, Brandon Lawless to the outside. And action. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. They got 4 wide there for a brief moment. 51. Who asked me on 51? I cannot recall. 51, I cannot recall. That Winkle Specht, I think. Here's 51. Let's fast forward until we see the wreck. Was that? Oh, he split this one. Okay, gotcha. Let's pull the camera back a little bit and see what happens here. Oh, yeah. Hey, job well done. Like Moses parting the Red Sea. Great job there. Of course, we saw the last lap. Man, oh man, oh man. I saw here a comment. What's my point of view for every wreck? Let's go check that one out. Jay McMurray. Let's see where Jay is. Where is Jay McMurray? Where is Jay? Here we go. Let's go in car with Jay. He said every wreck, so looks like he's going to have a good view of this one. Let's see if he was able to get through. He does a good job. Does good. Whoa! Oh, he caught a piece of cold bear. Wow. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff right there. Look, tonight it's about Joe Francis and Strictly Stock Motorsports. Those cats have swept the night. There's Joe Francis in that 13. Congratulations to you, Joe. Again, let's take a look at this race-winning car. I want to look at Brandon Wybeara's car, too. I did not get it on the, but that is Joe's number 13 race-winning machine. Look at that beauty. That is a beauty. Love that 44 font. Nice-looking piece. There's mine, of course. Let's see the ones we didn't get. Cody's WeatherTech car. There's Brandon Smith. Aaron Allman, of course. There's Greg Gunther. We were not able to get his on. He qualified top 5, so we did not see his car earlier. Winkle Specht. Love that PlayStation car. I think we got, ooh, there we go. That is Jay McMurray in the Interstate Batteries machine. There's Timmy Setzer. Richard Robb, Holt Johnston. Ah, look at that. Look at that. I love the Alienware logo right below the door. Beautiful piece. That is Jack Duval. Warren Keith. There's the bullseye he had on his car, I was told. And I can see for myself. Nice car, Cold Bear. Good looking pace truck. Dirty Dan Taylor in that 25. The 62, of course, was Danny Sanchez. Led a lot of laps. But Joe Francis leads the most important one. Let me quickly run back here and check out those prizes from earlier. Let me find Michael Johns. Here we go. We got $5 going out. Let me type this up. Did not get the opportunity earlier to do so. Courtesy of Michael Johns. I'm assuming that would come through a PayPal transaction. If it's something different, I will change that. And that was Rev versus Doc. That would carry a 5 United States dollar prize. Then we have Allman versus Wybera. That too carries a $5 prize. We had myself versus the dirty one, Dan Taylor. That will be a $5 prize. And of course, we have Eric Winkelspect versus B-Law, Brandon Lawless. All right, let's go take a look at those final standings. And we have, let's see here. We have Winkelspect versus Lawless. Winkelspect will win that one. That is a $5 prize. Please let me know how to pay that out. Myself versus the dirty one. I know Dan Taylor. Yeah, he whipped me. P7 right there. Nice work, Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan, please let me know how to pay that out. Aaron Allman and Brandon Wybera. Aaron Allman, and he finished ahead of Brandon Wybera. Aaron Allman with that prize. Aaron, please let me know how to pay that out. And we got Rev versus Doc. I know Rev disconnected earlier. Doc Creighton comes home in P11. A good run. When all is said and done, a good run, and Doc will win that one. Doc, please let me know how to pay that out. And, of course, Michael Johns, thank you so much, very much, for those prizes. Very, very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. All right. That is all. Whew! Good Lord. Copy that, Spasm. Thank you for letting me know. And thank you, MJ, again, once again. Thank you very much. That is number 65, Smokin' Joe Francis. Is that 65 wins here with the Flying Aces? That's what I'm assuming, because I know Strictly Stock has a ridiculous amount of team wins. That is pretty thank you, Aaron, for letting me know. That is pretty flippin' impressive, Joe Francis. You're a class act, Joe Francis. I don't care what that GT Park says about you. You're a class act. So Aaron Allman will take a race credit. Thank you, Aaron, for letting me know that. All right. Holy cow. Spasm, we know you have a little change in your pocket going jingle. That's what Vaping Bachelor says. All right, let's go ahead and clear the screen off a little bit. Good stuff, man. Awesome, Joe. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. A fun race, man. Look, we had some wrecks, yes. But it created the perfect strategies. And I think Sanchez and Wybera didn't have the new tires. I think Joe was able to make the pass on the bottom for the lead. I think that's, taking those tires when he did. I took them the same time he did. Was just outstanding. I agree, Dan. Total fun, man. A lot of fun. That was really good. Well, let's rendezvous again here tomorrow night and run the trucks. I think we need to run some trucks at the Michigan and have ourselves a good time doing that. Hopefully it puts on a good show like tonight did. And we'll just have a good time. And hopefully Tuesday, maybe run some Xfinity cars. I don't know. I love Michigan. You guys may get tired of it by the end of the week, but I love it. I could run Michigan about every night of the week. I really could. It's for me personally, it's just so much fun. It creates everything you want in a race: speed, tires, perhaps a lot of fuel. Sometimes a lot of races come down to fuel, track position, a little bit of drafting. I don't know. I don't know. Defending, a lot of defending your position. I love Michigan. I do. But good Lord, I think that's 260 for Strictly Stock Motorsports. Good Lord. Now, that would include Holt's win earlier tonight, correct? I'm pretty sure of it. But look, that's going to wrap us up, guys. Thank you for racing. Thank you for hanging out this evening. I had a really good time. Like I said a moment ago, let's rendezvous here again tomorrow. We'll try to do a little road racing. I've not done any road racing in about 2 weeks, so I'd like to get that Porsche GT3 or maybe GT4 or something out of the closet and run some left and right hand turns. He's really been here from the inception, man. I don't know. I'd have to go look, but I know it's over 7 years we've been doing this, and I think Jesse and and the crew came along not too long after we kicked things off. GT Park, I think, was the first strictly stock guy to find this. I might be wrong there, but pretty much from the inception. But anyway, that said, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I hope you had a good time. Let's do it again tomorrow night. Until then, money bags. You take care, my man. Until next time, everybody, please stay safe out there. Good night to each and every one of you. And as always, may God bless you. Take care, everybody.